She hits me with one probably like every day.
She's gonna be a comedian.
I love it.
She's gonna be a comedian.
Sitting there, and this is the problem with social media. You see all your folks from high school and everything going off doing good stuff, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Right. Right. Yeah. How was that feeling with your newfound confidence? How was it getting into the big army?
Man, I was like on top of the world.
Really?
It's like the one picture is them sitting there, the next picture is them smiling. And then the bottom picture is like, it says the army pops in and goes, no. And then it goes back. Yes. You will give up on yourself before I'll ever give up on you.
Wow.
And that was like one of the first things he said, if it's something I want to do, just do it.
Just do it.
And you'll find out whether or not you can do it or not. People are afraid of failure, but failure is growth.
Yeah. Hey everybody, it's your girl Gravy and welcome back to another episode of Insider Threat TV. Today's episode is titled Coding, and we're going to get into a really good conversation. So in technology, code is a set of instructions that tells the system how to operate, right? Code basically determines the behavior of the system. The system never really questions the instructions that are given to it. It just executes. Good code produces desired outcomes. Bad code typically creates problems. Outdated code will continue to run long after it should have been updated. So before a system can behave differently, the code oftentimes needs to be examined and rewritten. So much like this in life, people run on internal scripts. We run on beliefs, experiences, messages, labels, stories we've heard repeatedly. Some of those scripts empower us, others quietly limit us. The challenge is that many of us are running on code that we never consciously wrote, right? So today we'll be exploring how beliefs about ourselves are formed, how they become embedded in our identity, and how unexamined narratives quietly influence the way we live our lives. Not only am I excited about today's episode, I'm excited about today's insider. So I want to get to it. And y'all know I don't like to give people's background because nobody tells your story quite like you. So you guys join me in welcoming my battle, Mr. Firefighter himself, Jordan McNeal. How you doing?
I'm tired, but I'm good. How you doing? I'm good.
Well, I appreciate you coming and all your tiredness to do the podcast. I know it was no easy feat. Did you have to work today or yesterday?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, today's my second day off. So
okay.
I go in tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said earlier, I don't necessarily like to tell people's story for them. I like them to tell it because nobody tells it quite like you. So if you don't mind giving the people a little bit of background about you and whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
Okay. Well, what's up, people? I'm Jordan. One of Gravy's battles from back in the day. Yeah, man, back in the day. Yeah.
Man, what you say?
Yeah, so I did 4 years in the Army. I came down here by way of Chicago. I'm a husband, father, firefighter, and I love fishing. I mean,
real country boy. I don't know how he started in the city, but
yeah,
real country boy.
Well, so I was actually born in the cornfields of Illinois.
Oh, wow.
But moved up to Chicago.
Gotcha.
And then moved back down to central Illinois with my dad. But nobody knows where the city I'm actually from is. Right. So I just say Chicago because everybody knows Chicago.
Right.
But I did live in Chicago for a few years.
Gotcha.
So on the south side.
That's how I do it. Because I tell everybody, hey, I'm from this town. They're like, what is that? You know what? It's near Savannah.
Yeah. Now I will say there have been a couple of folks that I say, oh yeah, I'm originally from Kankakee. They're like, oh snap, I know where Kankakee
Right.
is. Like, how the hell do you know where Kankakee is? Nobody know where that place is.
Listen,
Nobody know where
I
it
feel the
is.
same because once I say near Savannah, then people ask, okay, where about? Like, huh? Then they start naming little towns. I'm like, oh no, you know the area.
You're
Wait.
right. Like, hold on.
You know the area. Hold on.
Right,
What have
right.
you been doing? So over here, we like to get things started with our icebreaker, and the icebreaker is called Say Ah. So you, the guest, gets a choice between a joke, a quote, or your biggest fear. Now, you get to choose one, but you also have to provide the answer.
Okay.
So, you take
know
your
me.
time.
Give me a joke. You know me.
Hit me with it.
Okay, so what do you call a cow with no legs? Excuse me. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I said it wrong. My daughter would be upset.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
Oh, 2 legs. No.
Lean beef.
What? Why is it lean? Oh, he's
because it's
leaning
leaning on 2 legs. Yeah, my daughter.
Oh wow!
I've
so she likes dad jokes.
Oh god, yeah. Oh god, yeah. She comes up to me randomly. Hey, daddy. Yes. I got a joke for you. All right, cool. Let's hear it. I don't know how she finds these jokes or what, but she hits me with one probably like every day.
She's gonna be a comedian.
I love it.
She's gonna be a comedian.
My wife is like, you have ruined our daughter with dad jokes. I'm like, you know.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. But no, yeah, that's one of her favorites.
Yeah. Okay. That's good, and that's funny because I've never heard that one before. Now
yeah,
I thought you were about to do the one where what do you call a cow that with no legs?
Ground beef.
Yeah, ground
no,
beef. Ground beef.
No.
Lean beef.
Yeah, because it's leaning on 2 legs. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so let's get it started. Let's kick things off. Right, we're doing a deep dive. Going into our first segment, the internet. Right. So, what's something you've believed about yourself for as long as you can remember?
That I wasn't capable of much.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I always thought I couldn't do stuff. Like I would see, coming up in Chicago, you see all these great athletes, basketball players, football players. Like, yeah, I play football, but what else am I good at?
Right.
And it took me joining the military to kind of figure that out. And I mean, I'm still kind of figuring it out, but yeah, I thought I wasn't capable of much until I joined the military.
Was it a product of people telling you like that you're not going to be capable of much, or is just kind of just seeing your environment as like, oh, if they can't do it, I can't do it.
Basically.
Wow.
Like my family is, love all of them, but I got some hoodlums in my family, and some of them did some stints in prison, some of them drug dealers, and I was like, I mean, my uncles are great athletes, but only one of them, I think 1 out of 5 went to college.
Oh wow!
And played ball, and then he didn't finish. So I was like, well. And then my mom was a track athlete, and she didn't go to school because she had me. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I ain't.
You don't feel like you're capable.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I joined the Army. I did what any young man would do in that situation. And it was like, okay, I need to get out of here, see something different, challenge myself, essentially. And I joined the Army. Okay. And I was also depressed when I joined the Army.
You joined?
So
was that, do you think your depression drove your decision, or was it something else to join the military?
Well, I'd always wanted to join the military since I was in like 6th grade. But me going into a depression after not playing football anymore is what was like, okay, I need to get out of this. Yeah. So again, I did what any impressionable young man in that situation would do. It's like, let's go try to do the hardest thing I've ever done, because I can't back out of the military. Well, now seeing things, obviously you can, but no, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go join the military. I have to go through with this, and the military led me to where I am today.
Wow. So when did that shift take place when you felt like, okay, I can do something? Like after you joined the military, I guess, what was a one pivotal time that told you, kind of changed your mind? It was like, oh no, I can do more than I think.
Graduation.
Basic training or AIT?
Basic training.
Okay.
Because that was up until that point, like that was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Wow.
And not from the physical sense. Physical sense, yes, it was hard. I hate running. You know that I hate running.
Me too. Got you.
saying,
Okay.
See my knee. But no, just learning to deal with different people that I've never dealt with before.
Right.
And learning how to regulate my own emotions in a sense, and just kind of like lean on folks for different things. Cause like, I got my boys from back home.
Right.
Like, them my dogs.
Right.
But going through basic, now you ain't got the basic with me, but the guys that I went through basic with, I ended up going through AIT with. Okay. And so it was like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah. I can do anything I can do anything I want to do. Right. And then I get to 2.7 and
we gonna do everything. Thank you.
Yeah,
Listen, because I've heard, Chicago breeds some hustlers. So I'm like taken aback that you felt like you just couldn't do anything.
I thought I couldn't do shit.
Wow.
I don't know if I can cuss on here. My bad people.
We're blanking.
Okay.
We're gonna keep going. Yeah. So if you don't mind, I guess to the level that you're comfortable, what kind of drove your depression? Because you said you couldn't play football anymore. Like what happened?
I stopped playing football.
Yeah. Oh, you just stopped?
Yeah, because it wasn't fun.
Okay.
It wasn't fun. I ended up going to this small NAIA school called Olivet Nazarene.
Okay.
It was in my hometown.
Yeah.
But I'd always thought that like I was a better athlete than what I actually was in a sense. And I went there for a year and I was just like, this football is just not fun anymore. Yeah. So I was like, okay, what the hell is am I going to do?
Right.
So I stopped playing football, went to community college and was like, and I was living with my mom at the time and I was just like, yeah, I see like sitting there, and this is the problem with social media. You see all your folks from high school and everything going off doing good stuff, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Right.
And yeah, I was like, okay, I'm depressed. But at the time, I didn't know I was depressed until I left, went through basic, got to Fort Stewart, and essentially grew into myself. Okay. And then like looking back on it, I was like, oh shit, I was depressed as hell back then. Cause like if I'll find the picture, but if you look at me, the day I left for basic training, I was 250 pounds.
Yeah.
But I was like a sloppy 250.
Yeah.
And then when I graduated AIT, I took a picture in the same exact clothes. Didn't know I did it at the time. Took a picture in the same exact clothes when we were leaving. Yeah. And I lost like 25 pounds. Wow. I looked like a completely different person. But of course, once I got to Stewart and was like, looking back on that, I was like, oh shit. Like, why didn't nobody tell me?
I don't have any friends.
Right. Good Lord. Good Lord. But I mean, at that time, I was a bouncer. I was drinking a lot and driving this old beat up truck that my stepdad had. And I was just like, I am in a rut.
Yeah.
So yeah, I joined the Army.
Okay. So tell me about the first time you remember feeling that way about yourself.
So the Chicago Bears did their training camp at the school I was going to. And I think that summer I was working a work study job and found out about it. Started working there. And I think I was getting off that morning and I ended up getting into a little fender bender. Yeah. And I kind of like sat back and was like, I don't like this feeling. Okay. And because it was like I sat back and looked around. I was like, okay, I'm not doing anything but this. Outside of this, I just go home and sit in my room in my mom's house. Yeah. What am I doing? That was the moment where I was like, maybe I should join the Army. Yeah. And well, yeah. That's when I was like, okay, no, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Okay, so now that you've graduated basic training, you feeling a little bit different about yourself. You're feeling confident that you can achieve, whatever you set your mind to. Because honestly, that's a limiting belief, and it takes you going to welcome change to actually embrace that mindset. So now you're in AIT, you graduated, you hit 2.7. Listen, if you know 2.7, you know 2.7. But you hit 2.7.
The Marn Express. Good Lord.
The cotton balers.
By God.
By God. The
Damn fine soldiers.
Damn fine soldiers.
Oh God. Yeah.
How was that feeling? With your newfound confidence, how was it getting into real big army?
Man, I was like on top of the world.
Really?
And then that quickly was shut down. Oh, like it's like, have you seen that meme where it's like a shadow figure of a person that says army across their chest, and then like it's like the one picture is them sitting there, the next picture is them smiling. And then the bottom picture is like, it says the army pops in and goes, no. And then it goes back. Yes. That's
literally.
Yeah, for real. For real. But yeah, no, I feel like I was on top of the world, man.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't tell me shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
the
what?
man, actually.
Man, for real. I'm in big army. Like, we about to go do some stuff overseas. The whole time I had no idea they had just came back from Afghanistan, so I'm like, okay, so I'm not going anywhere.
Right. You hit the rotations.
yeah, but yeah, no, I was on top of the world.
That's
like,
good.
Let's get it.
Gotcha.
And the army was like, yeah, come on, let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's have a good time, actually.
Yeah. Good Lord.
So I know, because we get our friends, we get our groups in the military, and we're okay with, joking and playing with our friends and everything like that. But sometimes, you just like any family, because it's dysfunctional, but at the end of the day, the military is a family.
Indeed.
So what's a label someone gave you that followed you into adulthood?
Being Big Mac.
Big Mac? Really?
Yeah.
So that came from your childhood, well, I guess pre-military days.
Yeah, I was always big, but
yeah.
The military just kind of like solidified it. Like, yeah, you are big, dude. Like, I'm not
you're
that
big.
No, yeah, being Big Mac is now. Granted, they didn't call me Big Mac back at home.
Okay.
But I was Big J,
okay,
Neal,
but it was always big, whatever.
yeah. So yeah, that 100 that still follows me today,
even in as a firefighter.
Yes,
they call you Big Mac.
well, a couple of them call me Big Guy.
Okay,
Big Head.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So, but the moniker Big has always been
with you.
Yeah.
Has that ever made you feel like any type of way?
No, I just thought it was funny.
You just thought it was funny
because I don't feel like I'm that big.
Right.
Because if you look at my picture standing next to my brothers, I'm like one of the smaller ones.
Oh, so all y'all big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think my little brother is taller than me, but he's skinnier. But my dad and my other little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm small compared to them.
Wow.
Especially my brother Peyton.
Wow. So are they how did they feel like after you graduated military, like going in, like your family? That
was the first time my dad has ever told me he was proud of me.
Wow. How was that?
I don't know. I just realized that it was the first time. Well, it didn't hit me when he said it, but like a couple hours later. So mom and dad don't necessarily get along. So when I graduated, I was with my dad, and then I hung out with my mom afterwards.
Okay.
And then when I was hanging out with my mom, it dawned on me, that was like, that was dad's first time ever telling me that he was proud of me. It was like, I wonder if he knows that.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows that, but I recognized it. But it was like a okay.
So out of all the years playing football, like just never said it. Was it kind of? Well, I guess, have you ever talked to him about it or mentioned it to him?
Nope.
Do you think you ever will?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because my dad is a completely different person now than he was back then.
Okay.
And he tells me all the time now he loves me, he's proud of me, and And so I don't think it's worth going back. Well, maybe, I don't know, but I don't see myself saying anything to him.
Yeah.
It might happen, it might not, but I highly doubt it.
It. Yeah.
I'm just ride with it. Just ride with
Train
it.
gonna keep on rolling.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just like Tina.
Come on, Tina. So when, I guess throughout just your time before you joined the military, like feeling down or during the basic AIT in big army, was there a moment where someone spoke life into you that changed the way you saw yourself?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I know there was actually, no, you know what? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I still talk to this dude today.
Wow.
Like he's like my big brother. Mm-hmm. And I met him probably like my last year of being in. Okay. I was doing profile PT and he was running it for the brigade. And to this day, he still speaks life into me.
Wow.
Like I actually just talked to him yesterday.
Yeah. Speaking life.
Yeah. That's my dude. His name is Tyrone. Like I want to say it wasn't during, I think it was during PT. Mm-hmm. He saw that, I don't know how he recognized me out of everybody that was there. Yeah. But he saw that I was an athlete and how I did some move or something during PT. And he looked at me, he was like, "What are you doing?" Okay. Like, doing what you told me. He was like, "No, you're not. You're not doing it right." And so he showed me how to do it and I did it. He was like, "Okay, you did that with just a little bit of instruction." He was like, "Come on now, dude. Yeah. I need you to be better." Be better? Like, what are you talking about? Be better. I'm doing what you. It's like, be better.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay. And I seen him again for PT the next day. Mm-hmm. He was like, you gonna be better today?
What are you talking about?
Like I'm just trying to get through the morning. And I was like, no. He was like, I need you to be better every day, a little bit better every day. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like nobody, like again, up to that point, nobody's ever talked to me like that. And so I was like, all right, yeah, okay, cool, I'll be better. Mm-hmm. And since then, I've been my goal is to be a little bit better every day in something, whether it's being a dad, it's being at work, or if it's fishing. Yeah, mainly fishing. But if y'all don't know,
fishing, guys.
If y'all don't know, I fish a lot. I fish a lot. Fishing is a part of me. But actually, no. You know what?
What?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I remember one of our drill sergeants saying he wasn't our platoon. Mm-hmm. I think he was second. He was either first or second platoon's drill sergeant. And he was like, to this day, these words have stuck with me. Mm-hmm. He said, "You will give up on yourself before I'll ever give up on you."
Wow.
And that was like one of the first things he said to his platoon. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? and like, I'm what? 13 years in the game now. And so thinking back, like I still think about that a lot. Like, you'll give up on yourself before I'll ever give up on you. So that means that motherfucker's gonna stick with me no matter what and help me get to where I'm trying to go no matter what. And that's how Tyrone has been with me.
Wow.
Like that. Like, I'm telling you, I can show you my phone now. I talk to this dude all the time. like all the time. He told me, so I was feeling down about some stuff at work and just basically dealing with people who push themselves up to be something outside of work. But once you work with them, you see that they're not that particular way.
Right.
And so it made me feel like a little bit inadequate. And I shouldn't feel that way, but I did. And so I was talking to Tyrone about it and he was like, dude, there's no reason for you to feel that way. He was like, you have people that look up to you. And I was telling him like, you know what? You're right. Cause I see that like with my old National Guard unit, the one I just got promoted out of, I spent annual training at Fort Stewart. And where I was, they were across the street doing their annual training too. So I would just go over there and just hang out with them when I got done working. And just seeing how they interact with me. And even one of them told me that was like, when it comes to military or firefighting or any type of career advice, he was like, I call you first. Yeah. I was like, you mean you called me first?
Right.
Like, I don't know nothing, man. I'm just that the imposter syndrome is real. Like, I don't know if y'all know that imposter syndrome is real. But yeah, no, he was like, no, dude, when it comes to career advice, he was like, I'll call you first because I value your opinion. He was like, you got a lot of life experience and you know what you're doing. And he was like, I call you. I told Tyrone that. He was like, dude, I look up to you. Wow. I was like, come on, man. like I'm not, you know, me, little old me, I'm just like, I'm bebopping through life, like just trying to figure it out. And everybody's like, no, dude, like you doing it. I ain't doing nothing. Listen, I'm living, man.
Somebody told me one day, they'd say, you're a survivor. And really, and I tell everybody like, hey, your presence alone is, it speaks to someone else, right? Because we navigate life and we think about what we've been through and it's like, oh my God, I'm just trying to figure it out and piece it together. But to somebody else, it looked like we have it together. But the importance is that, the important part of that is that we're not afraid to say, hey, I don't have it together. But every day, like you said, you're trying to be better. So that's important. But it sounds like you compare yourself to like others.
I did. Yeah. I did a lot. I still do, unfortunately. But that's talking about programming. That's ingrained in my head is to do that. But I think that stems from my mom doing it with her friends.
Wow. Okay.
And I've always thought that more recently, but my mom used to do that, or like I would see her do that with some of her other friends. Like, oh, you know, they're doing this or they're doing that, and I can't do that for my kids or whatnot. So like programming, I tried not to. Yeah, I don't do it as much, but I still do it.
You still do it, yeah. Are there any like little, I guess, tools or tactics that you kind of implement to help you, or even help you identify when you're doing it?
Maybe. I don't know that I do it. I do it subconsciously, but when I feel myself doing it, I'm like, okay, that's not your life. Right. And I go fishing. Right.
But you can't catch a bigger fish than me. So there's that.
Yeah, you know, 8-pounder, you know what I'm saying?
Something's light.
little work.
So that's important. But that's good that you can identify where it came from. And I'm big on, if you can identify where it started, you can kind of tear it down and like analyze it to the point where you can identify, okay, I know where it started and I know that I don't want to do this anymore. So now I can think of ways to correct it. So being that you know like where it came from, I believe that you really and truly are on your path to stop doing that ultimately, especially when you have people speaking life into you, because it sounds like Tyrone was the first person that held you to a standard in a way that wasn't me trying to tear you down, but me uplifting you, because I know you can be better. So be better. So
100%. He still holds me to that standard today. Like he's no slack for real. He's like, like I'll tell him something, he's like, no, we ain't doing that, man. We ain't doing that. Like, okay, all right, fine, whatever. You say so. And then I end up overcoming whatever it was at that time. And he's like, okay, cool. See, was that hard?
Right.
No. Okay, then leave me alone, man.
Leave me alone. Actually, get off my phone.
Right. But yeah, no, he still holds me to a standard today, which I love.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. So we're going to go into the next question. So it says, have you ever realized a story you believe about yourself wasn't actually true?
No. No, I don't think so. Not that I can think of. Yeah. No real. No, I don't think so. No, not. I don't think so.
I mean, you believe that you couldn't do anything, and that was false.
Well, okay, yeah.
See, that's false.
But see, that's something I'm still
struggling with.
Yeah, because like again, with them telling me all that, I'm like, y'all don't realize, like I'm just figuring this stuff out, like legit, like I've learned that like we learn a lot from our parents subconsciously that we take into adulthood. Yeah. And the stuff that they didn't know, we had to figure out on our own. Yeah. Because they didn't know how to teach it to us. True. That is 100% what I'm doing. Right. I'll say, okay, so I guess that.
No, you gotta be confident in it now. You gotta get that confidence in yourself, because you can do stuff, right? And that kind of is driving you, because look at it, you get out of the military, you still stick with it. So you're not a quitter.
That's true. Yeah.
You're not quitting anything. You're not a quitter.
Yeah.
But you could have felt like that because you was like, I'm stopping football. Now it's like, okay, I'm a quitter. I can't finish anything. But you got out of the military. You joined National Guard. You didn't quit military. Immediately after that, you went into another intense training for becoming a firefighter. So
Yeah,
I think.
No, remember, I was doing that when we were in 2-7.
Okay, so you a firefighter?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, I was a volunteer while we were in.
Oh yeah, you know what? I do.
Because I had the lights on top of my truck.
Yes, I do remember you saying that. I think it was with Young. Yep. I think we were standing with Young one day. You had mentioned it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like, I don't see why you couldn't do anything or why you still feel like that.
I don't know, man. it just feels that way sometimes. But yeah.
So, okay, let's finish your drink. You know,
I'm a little parched.
So why do we hold on to certain narratives even when they're hurting us?
Because it's what we believe. Because it's what we've believed for X amount of time, and it's ingrained in us to believe that that's the way it is. Yeah. And retraining your brain to think a different way is one of the hardest things we could possibly do. Yes. Aside from anything physical, I think mental is more hard than anything. Yeah. So it's what we've believed for so long that we don't know anything else. Right. And we have to teach ourselves that, like, okay, no, this is not the way it should be. This is not the way it is. And this doesn't have to be this way if you push through that wall.
Yeah. Push through it. Do you think it's a fear associated with believing something different about yourself?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What fear do you think?
Because it's unknown. People fear the unknown.
Yes.
100%. I think it's like public speaking is like the number one feared thing. And then I would say number 2 is the unknown. That's why a lot of people don't do stuff that they wanted to do for so many years. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm if, and this is probably a bad thing. No, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but if I don't know something, I'm going to figure it out. Yeah. I'm probably going to ruffle some feathers in the process, but I'm going to figure it out. So yeah, no, it's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah, definitely. I always tell people, like, how I look at anxiety is it's the fear of the unknown. Like that's my definition of anxiety. I know a lot of people say, I struggle with this, but I'm like, I just feel like it's the fear of the unknown, because if you know it, there's no anxiety around it. And my little brother says all the time, he's like, oh, I got test anxiety. I was like, well, if you study the material, you wouldn't have that. You wouldn't have testing anxiety. Yeah, so that's just my definition of anxiety. So this quote says, most people never question their internal programming. They simply operate from it. The problem is not all code is accurate and not all programming is healthy. So that's our wrap up for the buffering segment, because we've been keying, you know what I mean?
Actually, I want to add one more thing, because I just thought of this. Will Smith has said time and time again that often the best things reside on the other side of fear. And I have that saved on, I think it's on my on my Facebook, and I go back to it every so often. Yeah, man. And it brings me back to the first time I ran into my first structure fire. Oh wow. Yeah. I was scared. I mean, I'm still scared now, but fires. Yeah. But no, I remember that first time of going to a trailer, smoke, flame coming out the top of it. We take a hose line inside with another crew pulling ceiling while we were in there, and I'm on the nozzle, and I'm scared shitless. Like, I'm like, I see nothing but red all around me, like in the back of this kitchen area. And the other crew that was inside started pulling ceiling, and I'm looking up. I'm legit. I'm 6'2". I'm looking up like this, like, oh, it's like, I am surrounded by fire. Yeah. And then I get hit in the back of the head. Like, hey, open the holes, dummy. Oh yeah, okay, cool. My bad. My bad. But yeah, no. The best things in life reside on the other side of fear. And I've been hooked on firefighting ever since. Wow. Seriously, I've been hooked ever since. Wow. Listen, kudos. Cause I went. Woo. Yes. Goodness gracious. So what's a belief that you had to rewrite about yourself? That I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, see, you getting it now. You get it.
Yep. I had to rewrite that because I mean I've shown myself time and time again that I literally could do whatever it is I want to do.
Right.
I just have to do it.
So do you feel like outside of firefighting, I know you love it, and outside of fishing, I know you love it. Do you feel like there's something more that you want to do?
Oh, 100%.
What is it?
I started taking boxing classes.
Oh, he gonna knock somebody out.
Yeah. So before again, talking to Tyrone, before that, I've been talking to him about going to selection.
Okay.
And I still have an inkling to want to do it.
Yeah.
Just to, I don't know if it's something within men that has to like test themselves against other men in that manner.
Yeah.
But I want to go to selection, but I'm probably not going to do it because I've had 2 surgeries now. Yeah. But no, I started taking a boxing class.
Okay.
Just because I need to test myself to see what I am fully capable of.
Yeah.
And I feel like the ultimate test would be selection, but I just don't think my body's going to hold up.
So what is selection? Because when I think of selection, I think of group in the military, and I don't think
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. That is what you're talking about?
That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay. Because you're still National Guard, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so how does that work in like the Guard? Is it the same process?
Yep.
Typically?
Same exact process as active duty. But they have, so they have an East Coast and a West Coast National Guard unit, 19th and 20th group.
Okay.
And 20th group is on the East Coast and it's down in Camp Blanding or one of the battalions is down there. And they hold these things called SFREs or Special Forces Readiness Exercises. And it's basically, you go down there for a drill weekend and you test yourself to see if you have what it takes for them to send you to selection. And selection is a month long.
Okay. Well,
probably not going to do that.
But I fear you've done enough research that you just might. You just might.
I might. I got to start running if I want to.
Go ahead, get over it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't like it, but you can do it. You know, you can do anything you put your mind to now. So you can do it. So how did your life change once you updated that belief?
I got a family. I had 2 kids. I bought my own house, younger than any of my parents have. My truck's about to be paid off. We have another car that actually the one that's outside.
Yeah,
we use that to make money off of. Yeah, man,
you living.
Yeah,
listen, you living.
Yeah, like once I realized like, you know how it was. Sometimes we go through life not wondering what it is we're supposed to do. Firefighting is it for me. Wow. Like it is physical, it's hard, and it's fun. Yeah, I actually have. Now I look forward to going to work now after working through that BS at work. Yeah, but yeah, no, I look forward to going to work every day. Yeah, like granted, it's probably the absolute worst time in somebody's life when I actually have to do something. But I enjoy it 100%. Like even so much that like I started helping out with the boys camp that we have at work called Camp Hero. Yeah, and it's basically boys in the city come to us for 3 days and we teach them about firefighting. Yeah, and we push them not super hard, but enough to be like, okay, hey, I can break through this ceiling. I just got to keep pushing myself.
Definitely, it definitely sounds like you have. Which many people haven't, but you have mastered servitude. And what I mean by that is that you enjoy helping others. That's what it sounds like.
You know what? Now that you say that, yes. Yes. I mean, it's a cliche thing to say when people ask you like, why you want to be a firefighter? Oh, I want to help people. Like, no, I truly enjoy helping folks. Huh. Yeah, you just helped me realize that.
Hey, we try over here, you know? Thank the Lord. So, what's a truth you're intentionally reinforcing in your life today?
That I just, if it's something I want to do, just do it.
Just do it.
And you'll find out whether or not you can do it or not.
That's true.
And 9 times out of 10, you can do it. It's just starting to do it is the hardest part.
Always.
And that's one thing that I like keep telling myself over and over again. Even when I keep hinting at it.
Yeah.
But I was basically felt or led to believe that I'm not a good firefighter.
Now, was that like something you allowed yourself to believe, or was it like outside factors that
outside
was kind of
factors that kind of led me to believe it? But at the same time, I realized that like I was told that I don't know the little things, or I'm too new to do stuff and whatnot. But I can't fix nothing if you don't tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Right.
So that led me to believe that like I'm not a good firefighter. Nah.
Right.
I'm a decent. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm not great because it's still stuff I don't know or don't understand. But I don't know what I don't know. And if you don't tell me or teach me what I don't know, I can't.
Thank you. How shall I know?
Right. So but I wasn't a good firefighter, but that's been reinforced that I am a good firefighter because I've had people. I was in a gym a couple months ago and I had on my Savannah Fire t-shirt, and another young black kid walks up to me and was like, "Yo, you work for Savannah?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He was like, "Dude, are y'all hiring?"
Wow.
It was like, actually not yet, but it's in we're in the works of doing it. And I come to find out he's a firefighter in Effingham County, and I've been talking to him ever since. Like he hits me up. He didn't came to 2 of the stations I done worked at and everything. Like he hits me up all the time.
Yeah.
Now and I was like, I'm good. Like I don't let these
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because we have to be able to cast down those beliefs and fears that rise up in our head, because oftentimes how I've been, taught is, the battlefield for like the enemy is the mind, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so that's his playing ground. So all the limiting beliefs that we think of ourselves, all the doubts, and even others coming and casting their fears onto us, and we get it into our mind, and we're like, well, what if? That what if opens the door to doubt. And then, we continue to doubt everything that we do going forward. So it's good that you even got to that point where you could realize that you could cast those down. So now you can even continue to put that into practice going forward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this quote says, "You can't rewrite code you refuse to renew. Awareness is the first step. Intentional change is the second. Consistency is what makes the update permanent."
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can rock with that.
You see? So going into one of our, about like the second to last segment, really, is called Take Control, right? And it's just like a little review segment. So it's a play on the functions on the keyboard. So the first question I have for you is Control A. And Control A is, what stood out most from today's conversation?
The realization that I like helping people.
So what are you going to do with that now? With that newfound realization?
I'm probably lean into it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I got told to slow down with stuff I was doing at work.
Oh.
And after yesterday, I'm talking with some of the other brothers at work. I don't care.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, okay about that.
Yeah. It is a story for another time. But yeah, no, I'm gonna lean into it heavy. Yeah. As much as my wife will allow.
Yeah, of course.
Can't be away from home too much.
Of course.
But yeah, no, as much as life will allow, I'm gonna lean into it.
Of course. I love that. So the next question is Control C. And it says, what's one quote or insight that you're taking with you from today?
You're capable.
Period. Bottom line.
You're capable.
More
Clearly,
than capable.
As you've seen from the text message I just got. Like
you're capable. Not only are you capable, you have people in your corner that's rooting for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For your success. And they're not judging you for any failures, because life is about learning. You know what I mean? You're either gonna fail or you're gonna succeed. But it's just a matter of getting back.
No, you're either gonna succeed or you're gonna learn.
There's no failures. I like that. You're either going to succeed or you're going to learn.
Yeah.
There's no failures. I like that. You're either going to succeed or you're going to learn. There's no failing. And I always say that in just in a different way. Cause I tell my little brother and all my nieces, all of them all the time, I'm like, listen, try something new. Just try something different. You'll never know what you're passionate about. You'll never know what you like to do unless you try something new. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing you could do is learn something new.
Yeah.
And that's all I ever say. And it basically ties to what you just said. There's no failures. You're just learning.
I mean, if you look at it, a failure is just a learning experience. It's like, okay, well, I didn't do that right that time. So next time I go at it, I'm going to do it a completely different way. And more than likely get a different result. And I'm going to succeed.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. Bottom line.
People are afraid of failure, but failure is growth.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I failed.
Oh, yeah. And that particular fear keeps people from even trying.
Yeah.
It keeps you complacent. So.
And complacency kills.
Everything. Goodness gracious. So the next question is Control V. What's one piece of code you're ready to rewrite in your life?
Probably leaning into helping people. Because I didn't know that. Yeah. Because before I was just like, just what I do. Yeah. Like I'm just okay. You want help? All right, cool. Yeah, I got you. But now, I'm leaning into it.
Right.
Because why not? I mean,
listen.
What? How's that quote go? Be the change you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
That's it right there.
Look at that. Yeah. Being a change. Listen, and then I tell people too is just because a lot of people think like help is physical or just like monetary, but like I said, being you, showing up every day is helping somebody else see that okay, consistency is paying off, or I can do this because, like I said, just by your presence, it's encouraging someone else.
You know what? My mother-in-law told me the same thing. Yeah, because I was having one of the moments where I was like, I don't think I'm doing much, and she was like, no, this you showing up on fire scenes is like
showing up
does more than you realize, and I'm like. Well, you my mother-in-law. You supposed to tell me stuff like that. She was like, no, son. Seriously. Seriously, especially in a place like Savannah, you popping up on scene with who you're with. She was like, it speaks volumes. Yeah. I'm like, I guess, man.
You just gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. Like because a lot of us will think, you have to say this or something like that. But really and truly, God doesn't care who he dawns wisdom on to speak it to you. So we just got to receive it and know that this is where it's coming from, right? Because like they always say, God will never tell you anything that'll hurt yourself. Yeah. So we gotta know, like, whenever we speak, people are speaking life into us, we have to receive that, right? Because we're quick to receive when people are speaking death about us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Quick to receive that. Oh, maybe I am. Like, well, then maybe you are great. Maybe you are capable. Maybe you are more than you think you ever be. What could have ever thought. Oh yeah, that's what God said. He has more than what we ever could think of, imagine. So the quote with this to end this segment is: some of the loudest voices in our heads belong to people who aren't even speaking anymore.
Yeah. So. Yeah, living rent free.
Yeah, NIA, time to evict. Get out my ear. Get out my head.
Living rent free.
Yes. Yes. So. Going into our logging off segment, which is one of our final segments, just going to do a quick little synopsis of what we talked about, guys, to encourage the people and keep them moving forward. Now, as a reminder, in technology, systems behave according to their programming. They execute the instructions they've been given. Life works much the same way. Many of us are carrying beliefs we never chose, stories we've never questioned, labels we've accepted as truth. So, over time, those beliefs become code that we live by, but awareness gives us choice. We can review the script, challenge the narrative, and replace outdated programming with something better. Because just because, we've been running a certain code doesn't mean you're required to keep it. I want to thank you for coming and just being open to have this conversation, traveling up here. And I know you're busy. I know you're tired. And I just want to say I really appreciate it. And the conversation was amazing. So before we go, please let these people know where they can find, follow, and connect with you online.
Yeah.
Or at your work.
Yeah. So, again, I fish a lot. So I have my own fishing channel on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's called Backyard Bassing. Yeah, so you can contact me on Facebook at Backyard Bassin, Instagram backyard_Bassin02, and or I mean, you can shoot me a message on there if you want to talk firefighting, fishing, anything. Hit me up, man. I'm an open book, as you see.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm 100% an open book. And if you're ever in Savannah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be at Station 5, but I'm at Station 5 on 33rd and Whitaker.
Okay.
On Truck 5. So yeah.
Station 5, Truck 5 on 33rd and Whitaker.
Yeah, it's the busiest truck company in the department.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how often do you guys rotate?
It depends.
Okay.
I know we have some rookies coming out of school in probably like a week. So, excuse me. Actually, I think they're supposed to publish a new list today.
Okay.
And I got told I'm probably gonna get moved.
Gotcha.
So, which is fine by me. It's the game.
Yeah,
it's the game. So, and what does military say? You got to play the game.
Play the game. Yeah. Play the game. Play the game.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we rotate so I think I've been at Station 5 for a year. Okay. A little over a year. I got there in May last year. So yeah, a little over a year. Okay. Yeah. So my time at Station 5 was finite. So I knew it was coming.
Well, like I said before, it's been a pleasure, a joy speaking with you today. And this conversation was really, really good. I love that. I hope it has encouraged you in ways that you didn't think you were going to be encouraged, and revealed some things to you that you could carry with you into this next chapter of your life.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For the people, that is all for today. You guys don't forget to like, comment, and share this episode with your friends if it's blessed you. You guys can follow the podcast at Insider Threat TV on all platforms. You guys can follow me at I'm Gravy, that is with 3 Y's, on Instagram. And on that note, I say protect your peace, audit your code, and as always, logging off for now. Your web tip of the day is coming up next. I love you guys.
Peace.